Sports proudly presents Gulf South Conference basketball. The Union Bulldogs host the Bucks from Christian Brothers in Memphis. Hello again, everyone. I'm Steve Beverly, and we welcome you to this evening's telecast. And tonight, you'll see a young Union team with 5 freshmen and 3 sophomores. The Bulldogs have struggled in conference play so far, dropping their first 3. They are 3-4 overall on the season. Coach Dave Niven's Bulldogs are averaging 72 points a game, and they are led by 2 newcomers, Ahmad Johnson, who's knocking down nearly 18 points a game, and Jordan Pike, who's chipping in 12. Now, at the point guard, J.T. DeBuck is a whirlwind. He is very hard to stop and has a low center of gravity. And the inside game is led by the veteran Jeremiah Littlepage. CBU is coming in with some similar challenges. The Bucks are 1-2 in the Gulf South and 3-3 overall. They did earn a grueling 3-overtime victory over Trevecca, 110-109, and that was a dandy, trust me. Coach John Riley's Bucks are averaging 80 points a game, but they're also giving up 80 a game. So it's one of those that if this game is in the 70s and 80s, it could come down to who has the last possession. Coach Riley employs an up-tempo attack, and he has 4 players in double figures, led by guard Anias Futrell, who's averaging 19.5 per game, and Jalen Anderson with an 18-point average. Now, defense is likely to be a big key in this one, as well as rebounding. And the team that dictates tempo will probably have the edge. So that brings you some of the background on tonight's game for these 2 teams. I'll give you a few other things. CBU is ranked number 1 in the Gulf South Conference for 3-point percentages at 41%. So it's going to be a challenge for Union to try to defend them behind the arc. And also CBU is number 3 in the conference in field goal percentage at 49%. The leaders, Alabama at Huntsville, with 50.4%. And then CBU is ranked 3rd in offensive rebounds with nearly 14 a game, just behind Lee, that's averaging 16. So you'll see them work hard off the glass to get 2nd and 3rd shots. And we mentioned some of their other leaders in scoring, but Christian Thompson is ranked 2nd in the entire conference in field goal percentage at 69%. And the Bulldogs, on the other hand, they are ranked 2nd in the Gulf South as far as number of blocked shots per game, 3.4 per game, with West Georgia leading the way with 4. And Union's last game was last weekend on a Sunday, and they fell to number 16 West Georgia 78-66. But after being away for a spell, the Bulldogs are hoping to be able to put on a show for their home fans tonight, and they have turned out quite well, particularly in the area directly below us. They've got an excellent student section that has turned out here for a rare Friday night game. This is being done this weekend and next weekend. You're going to have Friday night games because of the fact that so many schools within the conference, either this week or next week, are in final exams, and so the conference does not allow games to be played on nights or have the teams on the road on nights when they are facing a final exam the next day. And as far as Union is concerned, that will be next week that they will be in finals. And so we will be here with Flow Sports next weekend on Friday night and again on Sunday afternoon. That Sunday should be a dandy because the Bulldogs will be playing against the always tough Valdosta State Blazers. So it should be an interesting matchup tonight between these two. On paper, they look to be as relatively even as they possibly can. A bit of an edge, possibly on the rebounding side, would go to Christian Brothers. But the Bulldogs will have the home court advantage here tonight, and they hope to exploit that. So we are about set to go in just about another 30 seconds, and we'll be introducing the starting lineups for tonight. And this gives me an opportunity to wish you and yours an extraordinarily Merry Christmas, and we hope that wherever you happen to be, that it will be a fabulous Christmas season for all of you, wherever you are, and hopefully you'll be able to spend it with friends and family. And we're about set to go with the starting lineups to be introduced. In case you missed our coverage of the Lady Bulldogs and CBU, it was again the number 5 in the nation, Union Lady Bulldogs, rolling out to a monster lead in the first, putting 35 points on the board in the first quarter alone and winning it 107-35. And it would not be a surprise to see them rise higher in the national rankings. And here they come. This is Jalen Anderson and Anias Futrell. And Godowski has checked in, Luke Godowski. And as well, the big guy, and that's Christian Thompson. He goes 6'5" out there. He's going to be a tough one to stop. And here goes the light show for the Bulldogs. And here's that point guard, J.T. DeBuck. Jordan Pike, one of the 2 leading scorers for Union. Jeremiah Littlepage, who will be at the post. Ahmad Johnson. And another big addition to this team, Parker Applegate. And we are about set to go. So get your hot apple cider, coffee, whatever you have, and pull up a chair and enjoy this great Division II basketball for the next 90 minutes or so. This game appears, and it fathoms to be much closer than what we just had in the women's half of the doubleheader. But as we say, watch for tempo and who is able to dictate it in the early going. And Littlepage will jump it against Thompson. And let the games begin, and DeBuck will bring it down. And as I called him a whirlwind, it's because that hair is always flopping and he is always in a low center of gravity. They go to the corner for Applegate, and it's not there, but they get the offensive rebound. And the floater goes through for Jordan Pike. Very patient team is this Christian Brothers Ball Club. And he's working against Littlepage and cannot get it to drop. And the rebound coming off to Johnson. They want to try to keep the crowd in this game. They work the perimeter and hope to get a screen, maybe to get Littlepage on the inside. That's just exactly what they went for, and the foul. And the foul is charged to Thompson. So Jeremiah with an opportunity to convert the three-point play and get Union out to a 5-0 lead, and it didn't go, but Union quickly and quick hands for Applegate on the offensive board. A bomb from the corner is not there, and finally coming down with it is Jones. Now, he is an excellent ball handler, and he can switch hands very well and pulls up and takes that 15-footer. Now, watch a lot of the movement between particularly Pike and Applegate. And the turnaround one-hander for Littlepage. Bulldogs up 6-2. And you had a violation. And that's charged to Thompson. So the Bulldogs will try to capitalize off the first turnover of the game. All 6 of Union's points have come in the paint. If there is a weak category that they have had, they've had a difficult time from behind the arc this season. Littlepage open and gets it, and the foul. What a power move on the inside, a great fake left, and then he turned around and nailed the layup on the backside and has a chance to convert another three-point play. They want Jeremiah to be a dominant center, and he's starting out tonight as if that is what he is intending to do, and the fall away is there. So he started out with 7 of the first 9 points for the Bulldogs. They're getting set to check in Braxton McEwen. And the fall-away jumper off the back of the iron that was unkind. Beautiful block on the backside by Applegate. And checking out is Godowski. They had a screen, and then he tries the fall away and connects. Futrell, and you expect him at any point and any place on the floor that he'll pull up and try one, and he's just outstanding with it. Fall away answer shot off the back of the iron for Johnson. And that's what you call just simply a speed layup down to Futrell. So the Bulldogs give up a couple of baskets after going up 9-2. Dangerous cross-court pass, and if you're a Bulldog fan, you're happy to see that they at least have, and they're calling for somebody to come over there and toss the ball in, and it will be Johnson. Littlepage is calling for it. And back outside. The floater goes in and out. And Littlepage lost it off his fingers. Again. Fast bounce pass. Excellent fast break into Thompson. This team does not panic under any circumstances, and there's a turnover. Pass just didn't have authority on it. Excellent block. Well timed by Pike. DeBuck can't get it to fall. And they'll scramble for it. Alternate possession will go back to CBU. And we've got timeout. Union leads it 9-8. Back with more after this.
Are you looking for a Christian college or are starting the college search process? I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
And this Christian Brothers team, after falling down 9-2, has demonstrated great poise, because when they have fallen behind before during this season, they have come back and made it extraordinarily competitive. So they don't panic. Dave Niven, who is regarded as one of the fine defensive coaches in the entire Gulf South Conference, this is probably the youngest team that he has had during his history at Union that is well more than a decade now as the head coach. So CBU will play it. Boy, we had the bombs floating in the building tonight in the opener, in which Union's top 5 nationally ranked Lady Bulldogs won 107-35. That's a team that is now averaging 101 points a game. Very crisp passing that you'll see all game long from this Christian Brothers team. Fall away jumper is not there. But the floater on the offensive tip for Futrell, and you know he's going to get his points tonight. And again, Union keeping it largely around the perimeter. Little Page is out, and Dusan Jordovic is in. Turnaround is short, and Thompson captures it. Extraordinary speed in going right through the defenders, and Anderson with his first basket. So it's a 10-0 run now for the Bucks. Lance Sarver coming in at a guard for the Bulldogs. The Bucks suddenly was facing 2 guys that were way higher than him off the ground. Union picks it up, and a foul. And wincing a bit is Jordovic. And not a shooting foul, but that is already the 4th team foul on CBU. So Union will play it, trying to stop this run of 10 unanswered points from CBU. DeBuck, when I talk about that low center of gravity, but you've got an offensive foul that is charged to Jordovic. So Union with the turnover. That's the 3rd one for the Bulldogs in the contest. And they dish it inside. They are working the paint quite well. Canavan, who's just come into the game, connects with his first basket. That's Eric Canavan. And Union working the perimeter once again. They've got a whole slew of newcomers into the contest now. Excellent fake. Move to his left by Applegate for his first basket. Fall away is there. What a talent Futrell has on that smooth fall away jump shot. And a long bomb is there, and it's the 3. Victor connects. Isaiah Victor, and that's the first three-pointer of the game for Union. That was almost a triple spin move and the foul for Jalen Anderson. And you can see why his offensive stats are so high. And Lance Sarver will check out. And Jordan Pike returns. And Littlepage will check back in for Yordovich. And they may have to rely heavily on Littlepage for offense tonight. He's a terrific defensive player, but Anderson converts the three-point play. Steve Beverly with you live from Jackson, Tennessee on David Blackstock Court. And that's the offensive foul, positioned by Futrell. So that foul is charged to Pike. And again, look at that. Everybody was asleep for the Bulldogs. And you can see Dave Niven is furious. They completely went to sleep on that basket. And CBU is pulling out to a three-possession lead. And this is going to be one that'll be hard to stop. Left-hand layup off the turnover. And Dave Niven is going to stop the action. He said, we got to stop the bleeding. CBU on top by 9. More in a moment.
Whatever they went through together.
Welcome, guys.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
Union got out to a 9-2 lead early, and Christian Brothers just stayed patient. And they have gone on an immense run. They got 10 in a row. And they have outscored Union 21-5 since they fell down by 7. And Dave Niven is intense in trying to get his Bulldogs to get back refocused, particularly with that most recent layup in which it looked as though they were all frozen, and it was a piece of cake. So far, Christian Brothers 11 of 15 from the floor for 73%, Union 46%. And CBU with the edge in rebounding, 7-5. And now it is Christian Brothers that is dominating the paint, 16-10. So let's see what Dave calls out of the timeout and see if he can get his guys settled down. And Littlepage all the way with the stuff. And that gets the crowd back into it. Once again in the backcourt. That change of pace dribble and a steal. And the foul that probably broke up the possibility of a breakaway for Gar. Devaki Gar, who is now in. And he'll run the point for Union. He's just spelling DeBuck for a short bit. And into the corner. They got to be careful. Only 10 on the shot clock, and that one went right into the hands of Jones. 3 is off the mark, and it is Pike high for the rebound. And again, Bulldogs going to slow the tempo again. Try to see if they can get a screen open in the middle. And Gar had it to roll off. And McEwen with the board. This CBU team is just, they look intense on the floor. You can just see by their facial expressions. And again, trying to go for a drive. And working against Littlepage, instead tried to dish it off to Anderson, and it was too low on the reverse layup. Big bomb 3, in and out. Union is 1 for 6 from behind the arc. That's been a challenge for them so far this season. This CBU team has intense speed. Fall away jumper does not go. Ahmad Johnson may try to take it all the way. Littlepage, he doesn't do a 3 very often and narrowly missed that one. But since the timeout, Union has not been able to do anything to shorten this deficit. This is Jones. And stand-up jumper by Canavan. Give him 6 on tonight's game. Futrell is the game leader for CBU with 8. Littlepage has 9 for Union, but he hasn't had much help from the supporting cast. And that one just simply got away from Johnson. It's a 2-on-1. Bing, bang, boom. And Futrell with the exclamation point. And CBU is dominating. And trying to make the drive inside, an unforced error by Johnson as he stepped on the black. So Dave Niven makes a few changes in his lineup. And we approach the 8-minute mark in this first half. Started out looking very impressive for Union in the first 3-minute stretch. And then Christian Brothers, it's like the alarm clock went off and nobody went back to sleep. Fall-away jumper. There. Even after losing his balance a couple of times, Futrell now with 12. And they dish to Johnson, and he can't get it to fall, but gets the follow. A 29-18 game, but CBU has this right where they want it because they now feel as though they can dictate the tempo of this game. Fall-away 3 is there. Eberhardt becomes the 6th Buck to score in this contest. A 14-point lead for Christian Brothers that was down 7 early on in the contest. A double fake, and finally drawing the foul is Applegate, and he'll go to the line for 2. That foul is charged to Monroe, Madison Monroe, and we'll take another timeout. CBU dominating 32-18. More after this.
Your life, your home,
your business, your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank.
And performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Well, this has been a real enigma for Dave Niven tonight after his team looked at the start, getting out to a 9-2 lead, as if this was going to be a real Donnybrook here, and instead that only served to wake up this Christian Brothers team, and since that point in time they have outscored Union 30-9 to take this 14-point lead, led by the guy that you knew was going to be there, Aeneas Futrell, with his 12 points. He's 6 for 7 from the floor and 3 rebounds, and Canavan has added 6. He's perfect from the floor at 3 for 3, and then Jalen Anderson with 5 for Union. It's been Jeremiah Littlepage with 9, but Victor with a 3-pointer is the only other one who has given a great deal of support here. Applegate to the line for 2. And he connects. This could cut it to 12. And he does. He has a very strong form at the free throw line. And Union going into a modified half-court trap on defense. Fall away 3. Just off the iron, but very quick for the rebound. And there you saw it. I don't have to say anything else. They've become almost impossible to stop, and CBU is arguing that it should be their ball, but the official says, nope, give it to Union. 67% from the floor for the Bucks. 16 out of 24. Union 8 of 19 for 42%. Gonna have to hurry to get it in, and finally does to Littlepage. And Jeremiah with the left hand. He's in double figures with 11, but he's got to have some help. And they're around the perimeter once again. And left-hander does not go this time for Platt, but he gets the follow on the backside. He would not be denied. And there's a fair number of parents of Christian Brothers players who are here in the stands tonight. And we welcome them to the Fred DeLay Gym in this telecast. And the official saying, nope, my bad. He changed the call, and it is Union ball. I think he was going to face an eruption from some of these guys in the Santa Claus outfits down below. As we approach the 6-minute mark. Bulldogs really need one from long distance, but instead Littlepage with a fall away, and it doesn't drop. And right through the defenders, but a nice job on the backside by Applegate to send that one reeling. Union has not been able to get open for many good looks at a three, but they did there. Lance Sarver. And they've closed it to 11. This is one of those games that you just sense if they're going to make a comeback, even though we got a lot of time left in the first half, but if they're going to make a comeback, some of it is going to have to be from long distance. And that one went off of the foot of Monroe. So Bulldogs trying to capitalize off the turnover. And the jumper three is not going to get the Plinko drop. And Eberhardt pulls it down. CBU with 3 reserves sitting waiting to come in. And the jumper. It was right in the cylinder and just collapsed out of it. Here's DeBuck. Fall away three. Yes! Sarver with 2 threes in a row, and CBU is going to take timeout. 4:15 remaining in the first half. It's now an 8-point game. The Bucks still on top.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
We salute our crew tonight from Worthy Road Studios and the Ballgame Blitz Sports Network for their outstanding work, and we appreciate them one and all. And your director is the incomparable Christopher Reasons. And glad to have you aboard on the Flow Sports Network, and we sincerely hope that you'll stay with us all season long for all of the Gulf South Conference coverage. It's one of the fine Division II leagues in all of America, and highly competitive through and through, and we're glad to be a part of it here. In CBU, and they apparently took 1 point off the board on that last shot. They said his foot was, and they were over just talking to the scorer's table. They said that Sarver's foot was on top of the horseshoe, and so they gave him only a 2 on that one, so it's 36-27. And Bulldogs are going to play back in their traditional backcourt defense. Dave Niven plays mostly man-to-man, but he will switch to zone if he feels like the situation calls for it. Chance of defense coming up. A nice backdoor block by Johnson. DeBuck thought about that 3 and didn't do it. And there, you're not going to stop him. Littlepage dishes off to Johnson. And that was a simple case of the defense falling asleep for the Bucks, as happened earlier on a play with Union. And backdoor foul is going to be called to send Anderson to the line for a couple. And they charge that one to Jordan Pike. That's his second. Anderson on the season, 69% free throw shooter. But he's 54% from the floor. I mean, they have some high percentage shooters on this team. So they're going to check out Pike. He's going to sit out with those 2 fouls and still 3.5 minutes because Dave Niven needs him for every minute he can in the second half. Littlepage working one-on-one again. Turn and the double spin. How about that? Littlepage is having a night in the first half, 13. And that exceeds his season average of 9. Look how swift, though, the tempo is on this Christian Brothers team. Turnaround doesn't drop. Johnson the rebound. That's his 5th board. Sarver way out in the corner. And the bomb. It's there. Victor connects, and CBU is going to take another timeout. Bulldogs have closed it to within 4. They were 14 down. We'll be back.
Can I get some help?
Whatever they went through together.
Welcome, guys.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
When you hear our name, know that it comes with a promise to give back to the community that built us. A promise to provide a human touch in a world that is becoming more automated. Ever since we put our roots down in Jackson in 1996, we have aspired to be community-focused by supporting programs and organizations that are important to our city. At First Bank, it is our mission to be present in our community and to continue the belief that when you bank local, you get more. Member FDIC.
Well, Union has now gone on a 14-4 run to close this to a 4-point deficit. And they force CBU to take a couple of timeouts, each team with 3 timeouts remaining in the game. Nobody is in the bonus for the free throw line. CBU has committed 6 fouls, so the next one will put Union at the stripe for the bonus. And here we go with 2.5 left in the first half. You talk to most coaches, they'll tell you this game has ebbs and flows and pockets. And the big 3, that's one right out of the timeout that you want to see, and that happened for McEwen with his first 3 of the game. Johnson, fall away, short, hung up on the lip. And here goes Anderson. Big bomb off to the right. And that looked like a juggling act off the Ed Sullivan Show. And if you remember that, you're as old as I am. They got a screen in the corner. The 3 falls for Victor. That is his 3rd 3 of the game, and we're back to another 4-point contest. Slowing the tempo down once again. That's very deceptive for Anderson because this team can jack it up at a heartbeat. Look at about almost 3 spin moves, and Littlepage scrambling and gets control of that rebound. There he goes, Sarver underneath. No foul called. DeBuck. Got it. 2-point game at 41-39. At one point, Union was down 34-20. A 19-7 run. The crowd has come alive here as we're under a minute. Big bomb right through the heart. Futrell. You knew he was overdue, and he connected. 15 he has in the first half. And DeBuck's going to try to play it for the final shot. And a smart move, the way this game has been like a roller coaster as far as emotion is concerned. The bomb. No, just went a little bit left. Whoa. Well, I'll tell you, Anderson proved he's got a strong arm to get that one off the top of the glass. But what has been a most interesting and entertaining first half, CBU with the lead, 44-39. Let me run down the scoring for you. It has been Aeneas Futrell, 15 points, 7 of 8 from the floor. And just at the point that he seems to go quiet, here he comes again. And he has the lead. Anderson with 7 and 6 for Canavan. For Union, Jeremiah Littlepage, this doesn't often happen, but he is the dominant scorer with 13. He's 6 for 8 from the floor. And Victor has added 9 with 3 3-pointers, and Union needed every last one of them, and Isaiah has delivered. And then he got 5 from Lance Sarver, who also sent home a 3. So that's where we stand right now at halftime with CBU on top 44-39. We're going to send it back to our studios for some important messages from people that we appreciate a great deal, and that is our sponsors, or those are our sponsors along the Flow Sports Network, and so we hope that you'll pay close attention to those, and then when we come back, we'll give you the halftime totals. So stay with us, everybody.
Is Old Frosty on its last legs? Don't wait until it's old and cold. Give your home and family the gift of comfort. A new York HVAC system with a free 10-year parts and labor warranty from McCoy's Heating and Air. Get the security and savings of a 10-year parts and labor warranty free with the purchase of qualifying systems. So you and your whole family can celebrate in comfort with the gift that keeps on giving. A new York HVAC system delivered by Santa and his merry team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air.
The Ball Game Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports.
The Jackson Rockabillys, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody.
Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers.
Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. Ball Game Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Your life, your home,
your business, your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Are you looking for a Christian college or starting the college search process? I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
When you hear our name, know that it comes with a promise to give back to the community that built us, a promise to provide a human touch in a world that is becoming more automated. Ever since we put our roots down in Jackson in 1996, we have aspired to be community-focused by supporting programs and organizations that are important to our city. At First Bank, it is our mission to be present in our community and to continue the belief that when you bank local, you get more. Member FDIC.
Whatever they went through together.
Welcome, guys.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
Are you looking for a Christian college or are starting the college search process? I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
We got a little guy on the court here who is absolutely entertaining the crowd. He's made it 2 laps around the perimeter of David Blackstock Court. Now watch this. How about this? Now, you don't think he's going to be a future star somewhere. They're going to come back one more time. He's been in tremendous shape. How about that? Well, let's give you a look at the halftime statistics. And most of them go to the edge of Christian Brothers, but Union clawed its way back into this one after falling behind 34-20. Field goals, Union is 16 of 32 for 50%, which is above their season's average. And CBU, 19 of 34 for 56%. And 3-point field goals, and this is again, Union has finally begun to come out of the doldrums with that, particularly in the last 5 minutes of the first half. They picked up 4 out of 12 for 33%. At one time, they were 1 out of 8. And then for Christian Brothers, 3 for 6. You got 3 different players that have hit them for 50%. Free throws, Union 3 of 4 for 75%, and CBU 3 for 3 for 100%. There were so few personal fouls called in that first half, only 10 between the two teams, that really free throw shooting was not a huge factor. Each team with 16 rebounds. Another big factor, though, is turnovers. Union has given it up 8 times and CBU 4, but look at the edge in points off turnovers, 12-3. Union has not been able to capitalize very well on the 4 mistakes that CBU has made, and the Bucks have come up with 1.5 points off of each turnover that Christian Brothers has had. So that's where we stand right now with your halftime statistics. And looking across the board, individual totals in rebounding, you've got Littlepage and Johnson with 5 each for Union and 4 for Jones of CBU. But a big guy, Jones, has also delivered 5 assists and 3 steals in this game. Johnson has had 4 assists for Union. So we are about 6 minutes away from the start of the second half. Let's go back and take another break, and then we'll be back to start the entire second half. Everybody have a good time as you watch our sponsors' messages.
Your life, your home,
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
When you hear our name, know that it comes with a promise to give back to the community that built us, a promise to provide a human touch in a world that is becoming more automated. Ever since we put our roots down in Jackson in 1996, we have aspired to be community-focused by supporting programs and organizations that are important to our city. At First Bank, it is our mission to be present in our community and to continue the belief that when you bank local, you get more. Member FDIC.
Whatever they went through together.
Welcome, guys.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
Are you looking for a Christian college or starting the college search process? I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
Your life, your home,
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
A quick reminder that Flow Sports will be right back here at Fred DeLay Gymnasium in Jackson, Tennessee next Friday night and Sunday afternoon. Friday night, it'll be a doubleheader starting at 5:30 Central Time as the Union Lady Bulldogs will take on West Florida. Always double tough when they come onto this floor. And then at 7:30 will be the men's half of that doubleheader, and then a rare Sunday afternoon twin bill as Valdosta State comes in, and that has been a huge rivalry for the women. And it's always been double tough when the men are on the floor, so it is Union and Valdosta State next Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock Central Time for the women and 4 o'clock for the men. Join us right here on Flow Sports as we bring you all of the exciting action of the Gulf South Conference. And it keeps going right on during the holiday season. Once again, wishing you and yours a very Merry Christmas wherever you happen to be along our network, and we hope you have an opportunity to spend it with friends, family members, and that it'll be the very warm feeling that you expect. And the players getting their final instructions, and we're about set to go for the second half, and Union will have first possession. They did not fold and came back and made a 19-10 run to close the gap to within 5. They actually got within 4 late in the first half. So Johnson will toss it in and then let DeBuck attempt to create. And we're underway for the second half. Steve Beverly with you with all of the play-by-play, and right off the fingertips of Johnson. That's not the way you want to start the second half, and I can see Dave Niven's expression across the way as if to say, what did we do to create that? And this is where CBU can burn you, and he's inside of Littlepage and didn't get it. If there was a category, it would probably be called a bother, is what Littlepage did after his man beat him and still managed to force the errant layup. And driving on the outside, they have the screen. They have the three. DeBuck with his first from long distance tonight. We got a 2-point game. And that starts the half, getting people back into it. Very vocal student section here tonight. Littlepage again with a bother, and they've missed 3 layup tip-in opportunities, and Union will play it and a chance to tie or take the lead. And Dave Niven is rearranging where his offense is. He didn't like the alignment there, and that's a block. Excellent block by Futrell. Timed his jump perfectly and did not connect with the body. Fall-away jumper is there. Futrell, you can consider that a 4-point turnaround. Littlepage tried to get a screen set for Johnson. Double bake and spin. That one, he just did not release the ball with any degree of intensity. That was one of those where the angle was just too rough. Open for the three. Yes, sir. Godowski, who was quiet in the first half, nails a three. And just like that, Christian Brothers back on top by 7. Almost lost it. DeBuck was open, a quick release, but couldn't nail it. And he'll play it again because that was knocked out by Anderson. Former coach of these Bulldogs, Ralph Turner, used to talk about the game is played in pockets of 6 minutes. And he said you have to control at least 2 of those 3 pockets in each half if you expect to win. And well-timed on Little Page's reverse layup, and here's a steal. This is going to be a foot race. DeBuck, down the stretch he goes. 7 for Justin DeBuck. He did not lose his concentration. He could have folded on that play. So it's back to a 5-point game. That's Jones and Anderson in the backcourt. He's going to work one-on-one against Jeremiah, and the turnaround floater is there. Thompson connects. That's only his 4th point, but that's a big one because it makes it a 3-possession lead once again. Little Page took it to the floor and got the reverse layup. 15 for Jeremiah. The Christian Brothers was back down the floor inside of 6 seconds. And knocked away, and it will go off of the hands of Thompson. So Union will play it, and we'll have timeout. We got 16 minutes to go. Don't go anywhere, but please watch our sponsor's message.
Performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Is Old Frosty on its last legs? Don't wait until it's old and cold. Give your home and family the gift of comfort. A new York HVAC system with a free 10-year parts and labor warranty from McCoy's Heating and Air. Get the security and savings of a 10-year parts and labor warranty free with the purchase of qualifying systems. So you and your whole family can celebrate in comfort with the gift that keeps on giving. A new York HVAC system delivered by Santa and his merry team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air.
Well, they have Word Up going here, and that's your pep band from Union University. And they've added some energy to the place this evening. So far, Christian Brothers holding on to their strong shooting percentage at 55%, but Union inching back ever closer to the half mark with 48.7%. And rebounds just about even off of these two teams. The biggest challenge that Union has defensively is trying to get more turnovers forced. This Christian Brothers team has only thrown it away 6 times, and they have forced 9 turnovers on the Bulldogs. So Union will play it. CBU only has 1 timeout remaining in the game. Intensity down the floor to Pike. Back to a 1-possession game. This team is an excellent passing team. And they're so crisp when they deliver. And falling away, dropping, and he may be in trouble here. And that was futile, and you don't want to see anything happen to him, but I saw him favor his knee as he went to the floor after letting fly with that 3-pointer that did go through. And let's see what the story is with him. He is really feeling it. Looks like it may be an ankle. He could have rolled an ankle there, and so Coach gets the other 4 back over there as they take a look at him with the trainer. Let's take a break here, and we'll come back and let you know what's happened with Futrell.
And performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Futrell has gone off under his own power, but he is leaving the gym to go back to the training room because you could tell the minute he let go of that 3 and he crumpled to the floor that it looked as though he might have rolled the ankle. So they'll take him back into the physical therapy facilities here, and hopefully for CBU can get him back in the game before it's over with. Boy, you don't want to see a guy like him. 20 points in the game already. Don't want to see it happen to anybody, and that one was knocked away. Double teaming in the paint. What a block! But the 3 from the corner right through the heart. And Jones just takes right over after Futrell went out, and it's now a 9-point game. And the foul, that's probably going to be on Jones. That's only the second foul of the entire second half. And this is where the Bulldogs, and I know Dave Niven is hoping they'll deliver something here because they have just, and that again. And you got to credit that in no small part to the defense of Godowski as he tipped it right before it was headed for the Bulldog receiver and then went out of bounds. And Futrell is back out on the over at the bench. Big bomb, it's there. They are absolutely deadly as Eberhardt collects his second 3. Futrell is sitting down at the end of the bench for CBU. And Union coughs it up again. 12th turnover. Going for the same one. Not this time. And they crash into one of the Santas that are oh my goodness. Let's hope that doesn't happen at your house on Christmas Eve. We got 14 minutes remaining. Somehow I think Futrell will get back in here if needed. If CBU can manage without him, they may just hold him out the rest of the way. They're working on him over on the side, on the bench. Hook does not fall with a bounce. Jones may take it all the way. Union has had stellar defense on the inside. What a floating bank shot that was. Jones with 9. And it's back to the 14-point lead again. Matches the biggest one. 3, long distance for Victor, and Dave Niven takes timeout. We'll take a break. CBU still up by 11.
Can I get some help?
Whatever they went through together.
Welcome, guys.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
When you hear our name, know that it comes with a promise to give back to the community that built us, a promise to provide a human touch in a world that is becoming more automated. Ever since we put our roots down in Jackson in 1996, we have aspired to be community-focused by supporting programs and organizations that are important to our city. At First Bank, it is our mission to be present in our community and to continue the belief that when you bank local, you get more. Member FDIC.
Well, Union had closed to within 5, and just like that, Christian Brothers forcing a couple of turnovers and hitting some long bombs, found themselves back up 14. Union just answering with a 3, but it's an 11-point lead now for the Bucks. And ever since it was 9-8, Union has not been able to reclaim the lead. They scored 9 of the first 11 points in the game, and then CBU went on a roll. This time slowing the tempo down, but they can change pace probably as well as any team that you'll see. Now, I got to tell you, this Eberhardt is lightning fast. And underneath, working against Littlepage, Thompson connects. They are just dominating the paint now. They've had 26 of their 64 points that have come inside the paint. Underneath, Littlepage. They suddenly caught up with him, but he draws the foul. He was open for a split second, and then all of a sudden he had 2 defenders on him, put up the hook, and draws the foul. Littlepage tonight with 15. He has by far exceeded his 9-point per game average. And Victor with 12. But it's been hard to get points in really pockets where they can get 6-0, 8-0 runs. Nailed them both. So Union will play back this time instead of trying to challenge in the backcourt. And Futrell is back in the game. That's an offensive foul. He went with the elbow that time, and he was about to go over and I thought have some kind of an argument with the official, but that was blatant on the part of Thompson. And they quickly got him out of there. He led with that elbow, and the official was right on top of it. Littlepage with a double spin move. And the screen for the 3, and it was just too far left. And Anderson with the rebound. And the crash. And the foul is charged to Pike. That will be his 3rd. And that's the first foul on Union in the entire second half. As I say, they have not been calling a lot of fouls in this contest, only 21 all told. And we got timeout. CBU still on top by 11. Stay with us.
When you hear our name, know that it comes with a promise to give back to the community that built us, a promise to provide a human touch in a world that is becoming more automated. Ever since we put our roots down in Jackson in 1996, we have aspired to be community-focused by supporting programs and organizations that are important to our city. At First Bank, it is our mission to be present in our community and to continue the belief that when you bank local, you get more. Member FDIC.
Well, we're getting close to the halfway mark of this second period. If you were not able to be with us for the women's half of the doubleheader, it was the nationally ranked Union Lady Bulldogs 107, Christian Brothers 35, as this Mark Campbell coach team has continued to just power its way beyond opponents. 9-0 on the season. Dave Niven trying to settle his team down. They haven't made what you would consider to be an abundance of turnovers. They've had 12. But with those turnovers, they've given up 18 points to CBU. And that in and of itself is the difference in the ball game. And the official is signaling for Union to come on out of the huddle. So Futrell will toss it in, and obviously whatever stinger that he had on the ankle, it's fine now. He doesn't seem to be having any problem moving around whatsoever. And again, they're staying outside the perimeter, but you just know that they can pull up and fire a three just like that. Iron unkind. And Sarver the rebound. All right, with 20 on the shot clock, DeBuck tries to reset the offense. Big lob, and Little Page could not get it high enough. But CBU tosses it away, so credit them a turnover. They do have Thompson with 4 personal fouls in the game, but as deep as this bench goes, that's probably not going to be a serious problem for them. And firing on the inside to Little Page. And he works one-on-one. That spin move and fires it in. 19 for Jeremiah. Bulldogs close to within 9. And again, look at it on the inside. The fake. What a block. Perfectly timed by Sarver. CBU with 13 on the shot clock. And look out for Futrell. He's picked up very quickly by Sarver. Well, what do you know about that? That was a thunderstorm. Fall away, Sarver not there. And the answer underneath for Jordan Pike. He's been held to 6 tonight. They have done a good job on him defensively this evening. Hasn't been able to get open for many shots. Offensive foul. That one's charged to McEwen. That's the 4th team foul, but you got to go to 7 to get in the bonus. I've said many times, I hope the day will eventually come that men's college basketball will follow suit of all the other levels of basketball and start playing in 4 quarters, and that one was absolutely going to sleep on defense, and Anderson captures it. You cannot wait on this CBU team by throwing a very soft bounce pass on the inbounds play, and you saw what happened. Getting close to the 9-minute mark. Little Page one-on-one. Can't get it to fall. The tip doesn't, and on the second tip, it's Pike. He's finally giving some added support to Jeremiah, but there's still 9 down. And that one goes astray, and so that's turnover number 10 for CBU. But as Dave Niven has said many times, you have to capitalize off of those, otherwise the turnover is a waste. Little Page was open. Reverse layup. Beautiful drive by Pike, who is finally exerting some of his influence in this game, and that is the final timeout for Christian Brothers. We'll take it as well as Union is close to within 7. Watch these messages.
Can I get some help? What just happened?
Whatever they went through together.
Welcome, guys.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
CBU, every time Union has made a move, and Union closed a 14-point deficit down to 4 twice. Every time Union has made a move, CBU has had an answer for it. It's still a 3-possession game at 68-61. Aeneas Futrell with 22 points, 10 of 11 from the floor. And Jeremiah Littlepage for Union with 19. He's 8 for 12, and he's added 5 rebounds and an assist. So down the stretch, the big factor, as we talked about, is who can dictate tempo and also to keep from making unforced errors. You know Futrell is going to get his shots at the basket in this final 8:41. And checking back in is Godowski for CBU. Good fake and offensive foul. Jones just simply could not control his momentum, and he crashed into the defender. Result, turnover, and Union an opportunity to close it to within as few as 4. Watch the spin move here. Turnaround. Bank shot is in. Johnson with 6. But look how fast Christian Brothers flows it back down the floor. Under 8 minutes. And that time, not an offensive foul. And the official said that, let's see who that is. That is Pike. said Pike was moving with him, and so he didn't have position. That is his 4th foul. So we take time out, 68-63. It still could be a good one down the stretch, so stay with us. Watch the entire lineup of Flow Sports College Basketball on the Flow Sports app. And Flow Sports will be right back here at Fred DeLay Gymnasium next Friday evening at 5:30 for the women's game of Union against West Florida as the Lady Bulldogs attempt to stay undefeated. And the men's half will be at 7:30. And then on Sunday afternoon of next weekend, not this one, but next weekend on Sunday afternoon, it'll be Union against Valdosta State, which is always very, very intense as far as that rivalry is concerned. Union against Valdosta State, that'll be a 2 o'clock tip-off for the women's game, 4 o'clock for the men, and we'll have it for you live right here on Flow Sports and your Flow Sports app. So CBU will toss it in underneath. And that completely got off of the hands of Godowski, but they said Sarver reached in and committed the foul. That is his first. So Godowski goes to the line for 2. He's hit his only one that he shot tonight. And no problem there. And got the friendly roll to make it 70-63. That's the thing about this Christian Brothers team. They have answered every call that has come from a Union comeback. Little Page double teamed and he loses it. There was just no help on the side for him. And again, look at the weave and the bobble, and the shot goes astray for Jones. All right, DeBuck resets the offense. Little Page has been the dominant player for Union. Fall away jumper, short, well short. Rebound to McEwen. Union has blown 2 opportunities in the last 2 possessions to slice the lead back down to 5. And on the drive, Little Page. There's just no way that you can stop a move like that by Jones. I don't care how much height advantage you have. He just extended his arm and went for that reverse layup. And the bank doesn't go, and the rebound to Futrell. As I say, he's shaking off that ankle move. And the foul is going to be charged to Ahmad Johnson on the drive. Johnson thought he had position, but they called him for a reach-in. And here is where the challenge can really occur, is while the clock is stopped, for CBU to continue to extend this lead. Perfect. Anderson now has hit double figures. You got 3 players in twin digits for each team. Anderson with 11, and that's the margin again for CBU. Little Page working one-on-one. That reverse layup has worked for him all night long. Give him 21. And we're down inside of 6 minutes. And if Union is going to make the comeback, they've got to get some stops and conversions. Look at that double spin move in and out of the basket for Jones. It was right on the money, and the cylinder just did not accept it. Johnson. He's the king of a spin move, and the fall away does not go. Hung up on the top of the lip. And all the way down, Littlepage will be charged with the foul, and Anderson will go there. And he is perfect from the line tonight at 5 for 5. Believe it or not, CBU has only been to the free throw line 7 times, but they've converted all of them. Union has only been 6 times, and they've converted 5. And he nails it. The percussion section has had no impact whatsoever on CBU's free throws. And back to the 11-point lead. And Union has to somewhat pick up the tempo now, because you're just not going to get that many possessions remaining in the game. The 3 goes astray, and Anderson yet another rebound. Union being held to 1-shot possessions the last 3 times down the floor. And a wild one goes underneath and off the hands of Futrell, who did not have a kind word for the official. And neither does CBU's coach. The challenge that so many teams like Union in this kind of situation have is how much energy has been expended attempting to get back into a reasonable deficit in the game. They've had to climb the ladder at least 3 different times from a double-digit deficit. Try saying that real fast 3 times. The 3 hangs up on the lip, and it goes back to the Bucks. We have one more media timeout approaching. Got 2 players in foul trouble. Thompson with 4 for CBU and Pike with 4 for Union. Union tried to double team in the backcourt, but CBU very calmly gets it back up front. And we are under 4 minutes. Fall away. Perfect. Jones with 13. He was quiet in the first half, and he's picked up 10 points in this second half of his 13 total. Trying a 3 from the corner. It does not go for Pike. Union's had a tough night from behind the arc, 6 out of 20. And now CBU smells it. They're slowing that tempo down as we approach the 3-minute mark. They'll take every second that they can off the clock on these possessions. Fall away jumper. Perfect. Jones with 15, and he's taking control of this game. He's had the last 3 baskets. And timeout called by Union. 2:55 remaining. CBU leads it 80-65. How about watching this important message?
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
The Ball Game Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports.
The Jackson Rockabilly, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody.
Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers.
Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. Ball Game Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Well, CBU has, if they haven't put the exclamation point on this game, they've certainly put a semicolon on it, because they have just answered every Union rally in this game, and now 15 up with less than 3 minutes to go. The Bulldogs would have to somehow be able to get a stop every single time down the floor, and this CBU team is doing an outstanding job of just controlling the time on the clock, letting it chew up. Union fell down 14 in the first half and then closed it to within 4, fell down 14 again in the second half and closed it to within 2, and now this is the largest lead of the game, 80-65. And this was a Union team that scored 9 of the first 11 points of this contest. So DeBuck will toss it in with just under 3 minutes remaining. And Littlepage fouled from behind by McEwen. And they are not yet in the bonus. Dave Niven with only 1 timeout remaining himself. Long cross-court pass. Johnson gets the bank. Johnson with 8. But still a 13-point margin, and it's going to take an immense amount as Futrell brings it back out. It's going to take an immense amount for Union to even get this thing down to a single-digit margin, as we are on the cusp of 2 minutes remaining. Futrell shook off that ankle stinger very, very quickly. Fall-away 3, iron unkind. And the bank goes through on the follow. Second chance opportunities. And here's a steal. It's going to be a one-on-one situation, and Anderson will go to the line. Johnson is charged. I think that was charged to Victor. And I think you can put it in the package for Christian Brothers, as Anderson goes to the free throw line, and he's a guy that grew up right here in Jackson, Tennessee, but chose to go to school 90 miles down the road in Memphis. Nails them both. Anderson with 15. Big bomb. 3 is short. And it just looks like the Bulldogs are completely out of gas, and they are going to take all the time that they possibly can on this. They've extended this to a 6-possession lead. And Littlepage tried to stop it, but instead Anderson just slammed it home. And Sarver lays it through. Pardon me, that was Pike with 12. And we're down to the final minute. They're still going to try to double team the ball. They're going to have a 5-on-4 situation. Pike's got to rush down and try to catch up with the defense. And this is going to be a case of just catch me if you can. And all the way home, the floater goes through. Jones with 17, and he has dominated the last 6 minutes of this game. From the corner, 3 is in and out. Littlepage with the follow, and he'll go to the line for 2. So the Bulldogs will fall to 3-5 on the season, and Christian Brothers will go to 4-3. Bulldogs still looking for their first victory in Gulf South Conference play. And you got to know this Christian Brothers team feels very, very good about picking up one like this on the road when it looked as though on paper, and you look at the stats, which really mean nothing, it looked like this could be a very even game, and for portions of it, it was. But this team just had the ability to answer every Union rally. And they'll roll it down to the corner and not take another shot. And Christian Brothers will win it, 88-70. And that's it. Let me give you the scoring totals very quickly as we wrap up here. It was Aeneas Futrell, as he typically does for this team, 24 points, 11 of 12 from the floor, and he added 6 rebounds, 2 steals, and an assist. And then Jalen Anderson with 17. He was 9 for 9 from the free throw line, but an amazing job during the final stretch of this game by Christian Jones. 8 out of 12 from the floor, and he scored 13 of his 17 points in the second half. 8 of 12 from the floor, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 7 steals. He was just phenomenal. And I'll have to tell you, we'll give him our player of the game because of everything he put together in a multitude of categories, and that would go to Christian Jones tonight in this one. For Union, Jeremiah Littlepage did everything he possibly could. He was 9 of 13 from the field, 22 points, but 6 rebounds. It just wasn't enough. He needed more support. 12 points from Jordan Pike and from Isaiah Victor. But in the end, it was a Christian Brothers team that just simply played as a team very strongly, and Union could not do nearly as well from behind the arc, only 27%, while Christian Brothers shot 54%. Well, I want to thank our fine crew tonight for everything that they have done to bring these pictures to you in both of our contests tonight. And so we will be back with you again next Friday night. Flow Sports right here at Fred DeLay Gymnasium in Jackson, Tennessee, when it is Union against West Florida. So until then, this is Steve Beverly saying good night from the great hub city of West Tennessee, and reminding you that this is a presentation of Flow Sports and the Gulf South Conference and its member institutions. The final score, Christian Brothers 88, Union University 70. Good night, everybody.